What's going on, everyone? Meteorologist Hunter Ward. It's been a while, but we are coming back. We've got some weather to actually talk about. It's been about 3 months since we've had anything interesting, but we've finally got a clipper system, somewhat of a northwest flow, that's going to be moving through the area. We actually saw a few areas see a little bit of snow. Mark File sent me a shot from up in Banner Elk with his yard that was covered. And so we've got snow that's already moved through the area, and many more of you are going to get in on that threat tomorrow night and into Wednesday. So got a full forecast for you. Let's go ahead, turn around to my screen. So want to check it out, you can always pull up in your browser AshevilleWX.com. I want to thank All In Dumpsters for supporting us and always sponsoring the website. We've got a couple cameras that are down. We're working to get those up. Better Homes and Garden Realty has sponsored those. The Bryson City and the Canton cameras that I'm working to get up. And then we've got their downtown Maggie Valley camera on Highway 19 there, and going up into the heart of Maggie Valley there. So we've got that camera going, and we've got Grimes Tice Anderson downtown Asheville camera here as well, looking over all of downtown Asheville. Then we've got the Banner Elk live camera. I told you guys there's snow on the ground here. You can't really see it, but bannerelk.com live camera looking all over Banner Elk and the surrounding little valley communities. You can check all of that out. Got the WNC webcams all here. We got the Ward's Plumbing downtown Silva camera here. You can see this camera showing the courthouse there. We've got the Haywood County Farm Bureau camera. This camera we're having a little bit of trouble with as well, but we'll get those cameras working for you guys. Country Fields Swannanoa camera, Marthaler Jeweler camera here on out in Fletcher. So we've got that in downtown Fletcher. The Lynn Freeman Bush camera as well. Really festive around the area. Check back tomorrow evening and into Saturday. You could potentially see some snowfall on these cameras and in and around. Another one that could show a little bit of snow, Beer City tubing camera, maybe a flurry or two tomorrow. But let's talk a little bit about the models. And so what we're seeing here is I've got the NAM 3KM that's pulled up here on the screen for you. And as we roll through this, check it out. Snow showers begin to pop up late Tuesday. It's about 8 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock on Tuesday. And as this progresses into Wednesday, we'll see snow showers really begin to pick up according to the NAM 3KM, especially in Haywood County. Looking for those higher elevations, but I think this is going to push down to those lower elevations as well, at least as rain-snow mix. You're going to have to be up early, I think, to see it tomorrow morning. I think there's a chance that we'll see some streamers develop into Wednesday as the sun rises, but predominant snowfall looks to be before the sun rises on Wednesday morning. Here you can see the timestamp right here, 4 a.m., as that moisture on the border continues to strain itself throughout the North Carolina, Tennessee mountains there. Those 6,000-foot peaks will be getting rocked as upwards of 7-8 inches falls at places like Mount LeConte, maybe even more than that. Clingman's Dome, Roan, those Roan Highlands could see a significant swath of snowfall as well. And this model really ran things through, and I'll show you the total precipitation here and accumulation. You're seeing, really high-end snowfall totals here in those mountains on the way to Gatlinburg, between Bryson City and Gatlinburg. 441 crosses in there. Mount LeConte, Clingman's Dome. I think those totals are a little bit too high, but I do think 8 to 10 inches could be possible. The best snowfall of the year by far for those ski resort areas, and could kick off that ski season in and around Western North Carolina, which is much needed. This model is showing an inch or so for the Boone area, if you're checking in from Boone. And this system right here is kind of in the forefront focus, but I'm also checking out a system coming into this weekend. And so we'll hold off talk about that in just a second, but let's pull up Pivotal, where I like to pull a few models from, and we'll check out the GFS. I'll show you guys what it's showing with this system, but also with the system that will follow. So here's a little clipper system that moves through North Carolina right down here. You can see right through the evening or the morning Wednesday, snowfall enhancing and then moving out, similar to what the NAM 3KM is showing. Similar snowfall totals as well. But here we go. Watch this other system. Low pressure ejecting itself, and we've got an upper level low that's interacting as well. Looking to be at least, at bare minimum, a good swath of rainfall that's going to move through early Sunday morning. The European model actually shows a little bit more rain, but this will really help with the wildfire situation. I know that there's been lots of restrictions lifted. Don't see that we've seen that much precipitation, but this swath of rain could be a game changer. The European model actually shows a little bit stouter system as far as precipitation. Let's run that through so you can see that as well. And just kind of focus on late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Here's the European model as well, showing the same clipper system, enhances with a little bit of northwest flow, and then is gone by Wednesday midday. That cold also dissipates as a high pressure builds there in the southern Atlantic off the Gulf of South Carolina, Georgia, and then watches this low pressure gets itself together. And the European model is actually showing this occurring a bit farther south. So we've got something to watch here. Depending on how far south these models develop this low pressure will really depend on, number one, how much precipitation we get, and number two, if we are anywhere affected by this comma head that develops of upper level low on the backside. The most recent NAM or European model here shows a bit of snowfall. Let's zoom in on the local, and you can see it here on the long range Saturday into Sunday. And then watch that comma head, a little bit of scattered snow showers Monday morning. So, a lot unfolding here. I'm going to keep you guys as updated as I can. Main forefront focus is snow showers possible tomorrow. Accumulation above 3,000 feet. Isolated accumulation possible. Below that, really hard to tell with these streamers and how those winds will interact. Don't think we're going to see anything too much more than a dusting below 3,000 feet. But above 3,000 feet, I think 1 to 3 inches is possible between 3 and 4,000 feet. Then above that, above 4,000 feet, 4 to 6 inches could be possible. Isolated locations could see 8 to 10 as you get above 5,000 to 6,000 feet. So love to see you guys' reports. Make sure to follow along on Twitter at HV Ward. We're on Instagram as well at AVLWX. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and send us all your videos and pictures on the Asheville WX Weather Community on Facebook. Appreciate you checking in. We'll have more information for you soon. Thanks.